This story had me on the floor. Like, I was cleaning and I had to sit on the floor when I saw this story. Allegedly, very alleged. Tish Cyrus allegedly stole Dominic Purcell from Noah Cyrus. A source told Us Weekly.
Yeah.
Genuinely one of the more insane stories I've seen recently. Objectively hilarious because I just can't fathom it.
This feels so incredibly far-fetched.
It
Like, I
really
read the
does.
article and every second I was like, there's no fucking way.
Right. And, you know, we all know Noah didn't go to her mom's wedding with Dominic. And in the article, they said that Miley had armed guards outside. Armed guards outside the wedding, making sure Noah didn't come in and ruin it. People speculated that this was just because Noah was taking Billy Ray's side, but apparently it's just she's pissed that Tish stole Dominic from her. I don't believe this. I don't believe it. I think this is what my theory is, that Noah, Tish, Miley, and Brandy all bonded over Prison Break. They loved Prison Break. Tish and Noah might have bonded in the fact that they both had a crush on Dominic Purcell. That was their guy in watching Prison Break. They probably, oh my God, we love him. Oh my God. Tish, maybe Noah is like, oh, I want to get to know Dominic. Just like she has a crush. But then Tish actually gets to know Dominic and ends up marrying him. And Noah is jealous that her crush on the Prison Break guy does not make it to the way Tish's did. That's my theory.
I still think that's absurd. I think this is absolutely just
You think it's absurd
ridiculous.
to think that Noah Cyrus had a crush on Dominic Purcell and she's jealous of her mom marrying him?
Yes, I think that is absolutely absurd. I think it's absurd because also let's remember when Prison Break was on TV. Like, Noah Cyrus is only...
I think they watched it later on. Maybe they
watched it when it was on TV because she always...
But
Tish
maybe
always
Noah watched the reruns.
Tish always said that Dominic... when they talked to Alex Cooper on Call Her Daddy, she said that Dominic was always her like hall pass.
Right.
And the first DM that Dominic had sent Tish was in 2016.
Maybe Noah watched Prison Break in lockdown.
Noah's 24 years old. In 2016, she was 18? No, 16?
Right, yeah, yeah. Maybe she watched Prison Break recently. She streamed it. And she caught a little crush on Dominic.
I don't know. I mean, sure, but I don't think you hold that against your mom to be like, oh, Mom, you took the 54-year-old actor away from me.
Who knows?
Like,
you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
I think this whole thing came out of fucking thin air. I don't know. Maybe they pissed somebody off and this story was planted. I don't know what it is. It feels so insane. We know that there has been some sort of riff, right? Like, when Tish did get married to Dominic, Noah was not there. And she was photographed with Brayson. She was wearing a Billy Ray Cyrus t-shirt. So it just, I don't know, to me it just feels like a divorce situation of some kids think mom messed up more than dad and some kids think dad messed up more than mom and
that would be the logical explanation.
Like, it's just, you know who planted this story? Billy Ray Cyrus. No, fucking
Lil Xan?
Freedom flying princess. What the hell's her name? Fire.
Oh, his wife?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Fire lady.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit, what's her name?
Something mystical and
I thought it had is it fire? Is fire in it? Yes, Fire Rose.
Fire Rose.
Should have went with Rose.
Yeah.
Should have immediately gone with some flower. But I mean, the article just reads really, like we've said, in the most ridiculous way. But a source said that Noah was romantically involved with Dominic first. Noah was seeing Dominic when Tish started pursuing him, says the source, who claims that Tish, quote, was aware of the situation. Like, first of all, in what world would Tish been like, oh, I am aware that my early 20-something-year-old daughter is dating this 50-year-old man. Like, I don't know. This whole thing
right,
is
and then
so bizarre.
Why would that make her want to date Dominic? Like,
Yeah.
if she found out Dominic was dating her very young daughter,
Tish is not that kind of
I think
lady.
she would be like, ew, I have no interest in you.
Yeah.
I respect Tish Cyrus, and I don't think she would do this.
No.
I'm team Tish Cyrus.
Yeah.
And I don't think she would do this.
The turmoil between Noah and Tish goes far beyond what people think, says the source. Noah is very distraught over Tish stealing Dominic from her.
I think it's a classic crush situation. Noah was like, oh my God, one day I'm going to be with him, and Tish actually married him.
Like, what in the world?
You know that my sister called the cops on our cousin when she was younger because she stole her imaginary boyfriend. This is what this reminds me of.
You know? As a child. Or how old, you know.
My sister was they were young.
Yeah.
Really young.
That's different than these are grown-ass adults.
No, I know. But, you know.
That Hollywood, is very funny, though.
Yeah.
I'd like to report a theft. The source says Miley, like we said, the source says Miley even had armed guards outside her home that day, wedding day, Tish's wedding day, as a precaution to keep Noah, who lives in a condo just blocks from her sister, out if she tried to attend. Like, I don't know.
That's my man!
That is so insane. I did go look at Noah Cyrus's Instagram, which I haven't looked at in a while. I do follow her, but I just don't get fed her content. And she was in this new campaign that she was posting. It was 5 days ago. And Tish commented, absolutely stunning, fire emoji. So, you know.
Maybe Noah's over the crush now.
I just think that's got to be.
You can have
that's got to be a story that they send in the family group chat, and they're like, "What the fuck
they're
is this?"
Cracking up at how absurd it is. I hope, but if it's somewhat true, I don't think it's true that Tish stole. Like I said, I'm sticking with my theory. If any of this is true, I think it's that Noah is living in a delusional world where she thought she was with Dominic.
This entire
Tish
thing
wouldn't do that.
This entire thing's just seems like absolute bullshit.
It's incredibly bizarre.